Alright, folks, we are back for round 3 with the Sweet Storm deck. Again, sorry that I wasn't able to show you the draft, but I really not thought I would record that one. But when you have a deck as sweet as this one, you kind of wanna, you know, try to do sweet things on camera. Hand is great, by the way. Channel. That's pretty nasty. So we could do some pretty crazy thing next turn. I don't think we should do anything right now, but next turn could be very, very cool. Oh, looks like Diabon might have a counter spell here. And they counter the Signet, which is fine. It means I don't have double... Well, I guess I can get double blue of Black Lotus. Gutter Slam, so some type of blue-red deck, blue-red, I don't know what. Okay, so let's think about what we could do here. So we could sack Black Lotus to get Heart Spring, then we can generate 6 mana. We can channel. We would have 4 mana left. Then we could Yawgmoth's Will for 1. We can do a bunch of sweet things, but I mean we can upheaval, but I don't think we can get a huge advantage out of that actually. We should probably just, I mean I kinda like doing that now that, you know, the opponent's shield's down, as they might have some more counter spells, but I don't really see what this accomplishes. So yeah, Black Lotus, Heartbeat, Channel, 4 mana left, Mystical Tutor I guess if we want, but whatever, we are not drawing this turn. Yawgwheel, cast Black Lotus. Well, we could get ahead on board a little bit, but is that really worth it? I'm not so sure. So yeah, Black Lotus, sorry I'm doing that again. Yeah, 6 mana. Channel. 4 mana left, Yawgwheel, 3 mana left, Black Lotus, Upheaval. Yeah, I really don't think we are getting anywhere. Again, the opponent might have some counterspell, but they don't really pressure us a lot right now, and we can fetch Time Spiral and maybe... Oh, I should not have 6 here though. However, I kind of want to draw lands, so if they leave some mana available, I will probably not Mystical now, because it probably means counterspell anyways, and we are not going off next turn. However, if they tap out, I might consider taking a look at what happens. But I believe if I can Time Spiral, there's a pretty good chance I win, so I will probably go for that if they tap out. Thran Dynamo, okay. Yeah, I haven't done all the math and checked everything, but I assume this does the trick. So Black Lotus, Heartbeat. Channel, 4 mana left. Yawgwheel, 3 mana, 3 colored mana left. Black Lotus, yeah, it's just gonna be great, right? And the opponent f6, so we can just freely do our business here. Channel. Get to... Oh, yes, we can have blue of the Lotus. Okay, right. Because otherwise we only have blue or black. Yawgmoth Wheel. I guess we can channel some more to cast the Signet anyways. No reason to Mystical Tutor yet, or to use Channel or Black. I mean, Mystical Tutor is one storm, is that worse? Possibly, though we are already at 5. No, I don't think it's gonna be necessary. Get, I guess, 2 green. Sagged Lotus for some blue. Channel some more colorless. Time Spiral. If they can Force of Will that, this is gonna be bad. Oh, we drew the channel, which is kinda bad. We pretty much have lethal in hand though, I'm sure. I'm quite sure. Channel some more. Rakdos Signet with the colorless manas. Yeah. More than enough here. Great. We have Bring to Light too, cool. So we can tender them or mill them. I guess we should probably just mill them because we can see their deck this way. If they let some of the trigger resolve. Yep. Target you. They might just not do that though. Same target, same target. Ooh, and they considered, yeah. Well, it's pretty likely that they don't want to show us their deck for free. That was cool though. Turn 4 kill. Cool. Alright. Got there. Turn 4 kill with with meal and damage. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so a blue-red tempo deck with a bit of early pressure and some counterspell could be tough to beat, honestly. I'm gonna make the same sideboard, move Den Protector out and get back counterspell. Den Protector just doesn't seem very good. Maybe we bring Torrential Gearhulk. I don't have a ton of instant, though I have like 3 instants, I guess. We probably don't want to really brain freeze with Gearhulk. Tamiyo is not going to be better than Garruk. They haven't shown a ton of creature. They might have some more artifact. They have 1 Thran Dynamo. Blue-red tends to play some artifacts sometimes because of cards like, you know, blue-red control, artifact, and wildfire and whatnot. I think we'll just do that though. If I see more artifact and we go to game 3, I'll bring in Manglehorn. Otherwise, we'll just be happy with that. I guess we'll just, you know, we'll just try with these. Senna's kind of slow, but I don't know. Having some decent colors and hitting land drop with Time Spiral and Palinchron in hand seems like a fine option, right? Like, against a very aggro deck, I would probably mulligan, but I mean, they are playing red, but it doesn't seem like they are super aggressive. And there they will play Young Pyromancer, and I will cry. Okay, that's some more artifact mana. Well, we need to draw a couple spells. I mean, hitting land drop is nice and all, but it's not gonna be good enough. I mean, the good news is that they saw us killing on turn 4 with not a lot, so they might be a little bit afraid here and just hold up some counterspell for a while. But if we can just naturally hit a bunch of land drop, you know, the thing with Storm here is that if you give me enough time, it might not be that good for you. However, geez, I need to draw a couple spells though, because I cannot Storm without spell. We also have a Tar Pit here, which can pressure Planeswalker if necessary. However, since I don't have a lot going on right now, if they just have one spell that can counter one key card, we might be in trouble. But I kind of like the fact that, you know, they seem scared and they are not doing match. Mystical Tutor not doing match here at all. Like, the spell we want to get most of the time is... I guess we could fetch a Time Twister and use it because our hand is pretty bad and this could bait a counterspell. Yeah, I might be fine doing that. The thing is, if I do that, I lose a draw step. I'm not a big fan of that for this specific reason. Memory Jar, interesting. Gitaxian Probe. Okay, let's see what they are working with, and you know, let's see if we draw something else that could be relevant. So some ooh, they have Brain Freeze. That is clearly threatening because, well, I guess we need to make sure we don't draw while we are comboing because they might just kill us in response. So they might be playing Kiki-Jiki combo. Monolith Brain Freeze. Huh. We don't have any artifacts. Confluence looking pretty bad. They might get to cast that soon. They don't have any pressure though. If they jar, they can maybe do a couple things, but that's not too threatening in general. Okay. Regrowth. We could regrowth our probe just to fill our graveyard for maybe Yogg-Wheel and draw some more. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the most exciting play, but I could also draw some acceleration, which would be decent. Let's look at my hand. We drew our own jar. Okay. Okay. I should have left 2 blue open for counterspell if they jar during their turn, though that's definitely a misplay. Not sure that they want to jar because filling our graveyard could be threatening as we are playing with Yogg-Wheel. Thran Dynamo, that's a good top deck for them. Now we kinda need to do something, because if they can jar with a billion mana, or just hardcast the Battlesphere, we could be in trouble. They can mana leak here, which is not that big of a deal. Should we Time Twister? Time Twister looking pretty bad. Oh, we drew Yawgmoth's Wheel. Yeah. So our hand is kinda good. I mean, you kinda want either Time Spiral or Yogg-Wheel, but not really both still. I think we are gonna bait a counterspell with our jar. Leave up 2 blue if they go Memory Jar, and use something And if they let that resolve, that's pretty good too. Okay, cool. Interesting that they did not counter. I feel like Memory Jar is somewhat threatening. Oh, I guess they have Fiery Confluence in hand, so they don't really care about that. However, if they spend their turn using Fiery Confluence, I don't mind that. It just gives me more time and they cannot really do anything else that's going to be relevant. I mean, we take 4 in the process, but I don't think this is a big concern. So I assume Fiery Confluence is gonna go. Oh, they're just hardcasting Mirror Battlesphere maybe to apply pressure and leave Mana Leak available. This would make sense because then I kind of have to make a move. And however, I can use my jar, and then they don't have a lot going on left. What is that? Oh, they are using Fiery Confluence. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, this is gone. And what are they doing with the extra mana? Weird. They tapped in a strange fashion. Why did they do that? Was there any good reason? I wish I could fetch a Black Lotus, that'd be great. Is there anything great we can tutor for? Mostly mana here. I want to draw Black Lotus or Heartbeat, but no. I think we'll just drop Garruk as a bait for the counterspell, because why not? And if they let it resolve, fine, I mean, can live with that. I'll just have a little bit of board presence, I can kill the Battlesphere, then they have no pressure. And their Mana Leak is soon not gonna be doing anything, so they should probably just use it on the Garruk here. Like, if they let Garruk resolve, they can't really kill me with Battlesphere anytime soon. They must counter that. And then we'll have a little bit more room to combo maybe next turn. That's the thought process, at least. Oh, it resolved. They really want this Mana Leak. I don't mind that. I mean, I can understand they are afraid of Storm, but Garruk is no joke. I mean, it blows up everything. It's Battlesphere is not gonna deal with that really. And as far as we know, they have no answer to Garruk in hand. Oh yes, they have that. Yeah, I completely forgot about the conscript. Completely forgot about that. Okay. That is fine though. Yeah, I really did not think about that. Could have let Garruk resolve and do nothing, actually, would have been better, maybe. Alright, yeah, completely messed up here. Alright. That's a ton of mana. So we could Yogg Wheel and still have 8 mana available. We could just hardcast and resolve a Palinchron. Having it onto the battlefield is fine. Yeah, why not? Maybe we're just gonna win by beating down. Should probably just tap lands, as it will untap lands. And we know it's gonna resolve. Oh, no, I don't want that. Don't want to have the crypt tapped. What is that? Oh, I must do it. Forgot to untap the crypt too. Okay. Finally. Alright. What you do about that? I mean, Mana Leak is getting pretty useless, which is really nice. They gave us a lot of time. And now they kind of have to do something, otherwise they are just gonna die to our creatures on board. Like, I'm just gonna be down with my Beast and my Palinchron. And that's gonna be that, right? That one too. Didn't I click on everything? This one, okay. I don't know why they did not play their Mirabells here a little bit earlier. Also, if we get enough chip damage, we can kill them with a very small tendrils. Like, if we can get 7 more damage next turn, or at least put them down to 13, we need only Storm 5. And that is super relevant, obviously. We could tutor for channel, actually. This is something I should have done ages ago. Yeah. You might have been yelling at me for the last couple turns because I wasn't tutoring for channel, which probably wins the game. Yep. Okay, so we are gonna put a stop on upkeep because if we tutor now, we are gonna draw. The channel is not gonna be good. I mean, well, we might draw it anyway, I guess, which is annoying. Oh, damn. Well, there's a lot of cards I needed to storm here. However, having Counterspell now is pretty relevant and good. I think we can... Well, channel would have been very helpful. Should probably have done that earlier. Thing is, the opponent is not really applying any pressure. Tinker. Yeah, like there's a bunch of things that might not kill us, but might need we need to go off next turn. Like Blight Seal would be pretty bad. Not gonna take the chance. Actually, we are putting Black Lotus and Channel into the graveyard, and we have Yog Will in hand. So actually, this is great. Never mind. Yeah. I mean, you might have been yelling at me quite a bit, but on my defense, Storm is not super easy to play. So I don't think we are tutoring for anything special then. So we know their hand. Yeah, they are most likely dead. Like Mana Leak is not gonna be good enough here. Heads, whatever. I'd rather not lose life though. Should we attack first? Probably. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess if we get a pretty bad time spiral, we might just, like, if we just get a bunch of lands or bad things, this might not work out, obviously. So yeah, let's do that. Yog Wheel. And at this point we can play, yeah, we can play pretty much our entire graveyard, and then what? I mean, I guess we have Ring to Light, so yeah, we have the win in the graveyard actually. We can Storm for... We can kill just with our graveyard. We don't even need Time Spiral, actually. Yep. Alright. GG. Well, deck worked out. I mean, we kind of got crushed round 1, but otherwise it was pretty fun. Got a turn 3 kill, which is one of my best kill with Storm, I believe. I already killed turn 2 using something like Tinker, Blight Seal on turn 1, but turn 3 with Storm is pretty great. So that was it. Sorry about not delivering the draft 2, but I think these matches were pretty cool, so hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and see you for another draft soon, and this time there will be the actual draft.